and welcome again to the lecture series, The Ascended Masters Answer the Fundamental Questions of Life. This lesson is entitled Lesson 13, Part 5. The Sixth Initiation. The sixth ray is concerned with the activities of devotional worship, ministration and peace. One of these tests under the sixth initiation is the development of an aura of peace and harmony at all times. If you do not have peace within yourself, you cannot minister to others and teach them about the light. Peace precedes all permanent healing. If you do not have first peace, you cannot obtain or give a healing. If Jesus did not have such great peace, he could not have walked on the waters. There can be no manifestation without peace. Peace is one of the necessary steps to precipitation. As masters in training, we must pass this initiation also. In previous times, the student seeking the ascension left the sixth temple at Luxor to test his light in the world. With no credentials and with a vow of silence, he leaves the temple and goes forth on a mission to expand the light and to encourage the ascension in those he contacts. He does this by the power of radiation. For us, living in today's world, it is the same. We must go forth to work for the brotherhood and mankind, teaching the laws of life with no thought of remuneration for ourselves. We learn as we serve in an unselfish manner. How do we do this? Here is a list of what we may do. Become a teacher of the light on a one-to-one basis. Join an existing Ascended Master group. If there is none, prepare yourself in establishing a group yourself. It is easy. Many sample lessons have been prepared for just this type of situation. 3. Distribute literature containing the teachings of the Ascended Masters to those who may become interested. One thing we must remember: Ascended Master students are scattered all over the globe as points of light. Do not become discouraged if there are only a few of you in your area. It is the individual and group consciousness that counts. Numbers of students are of secondary importance. The Elam of peace, beloved tranquility, together with his divine complement Pacifica, will answer every call and enfold each one in the actual substance, radiation and power of their God gift of peace to bless the family, the community, the nations and the world. Peace is an essential quality that each one must someday draw into his own world and hold, so that nothing within or without can ever disturb it. That is mastery. To summarize the initiations of the sixth ray: 1. To radiate an aura of peace and harmony at all times, and 2. To work for the brotherhood and mankind to expand the light with no thought of remuneration. Now to the seventh initiation. The seventh ray is our key to transmutation, removing limitations and distress by use of the violet fire. Lord Mahachahan stated, the alert individual should take full advantage of the violet fire in order to transmute his misqualified energy. As certain tests are required in the physical world to determine an individual's fitness for a certain position, so do initiations and the spiritual part determine whether or not the life stream has arisen above discordant reactions to conditions, which may prove a stumbling block at a later date. These initiations are constantly taking place in daily life, especially to those who come under the direct instruction and radiation of the Ascended Masters. As most of the experiences of life are of this karmic nature, calling on the law of forgiveness and the use of the violet fire will remove them from your path. You are in training to become ascended masters. Freedom comes when you are master of circumstances consciously and can regulate any set of circumstances by the flame within your heart. There is no other permanent freedom. The initiations of the seventh ray are, in summary: 1. To purify ourselves through the violet fire, to become a pure vessel to do God's will. 2. To participate in the ceremonial worship of the new age. And in conclusion, let us remember what beloved Archangel Gabriel has taught us. Mastery is the preordained destiny of every man, woman and child belonging to this evolution. The task before us is challenging and demanding, and at times it can even become downright discouraging. But that is when the earnest Chile pushes on even harder. We have come through many embodiments to this point in our development. We are candidates in training. With sufficient commitment and determination, the ascension is ours to claim. Elam Vista stated, "It is the law, actual scientific law, that when you begin can be accomplished when it is in agreement with God's plan to bring perfection to the earth." Now we understand, with sufficient effort and perseverance on our part, it is possible to gain the ascension. Additional details on the subject may be found in the AMTF book, The Initiations of the First Ray and 21 Essential Lessons, Volume 2. They may be purchased from the website www.ascendedmaster.org. This concludes Lesson 13, the 7 Initiations. I sincerely hope you enjoyed it and that we will meet soon again for Lesson 14, which is entitled Voluntary Service, the Natural Activity of Life. God bless you.